Hi folks, St. Paul Steam and Machine here. I've done a few quality of life improvements to the PM-1228 lathe and thought I'd make a little video of them. I made this chuck sled because this thing weighs 41 pounds and it's quite a handful to just try to get on there without some help. And so I built this. It's 4 3/4 inch wide. I matched the grooves to match the dovetails in the bedway. And I got this Teflon tape. It's adhesive backed and fairly thin. Kind of pricey for what it is. Got it from Amazon. It was $12 and something for like 15 feet of it. But it actually works really well. And I put this oak strip banding right in here because these pinions stand a little proud of the chuck. Just enough. So we put that on there and see if I can make a go of this. Give her a whack. And Bob's your uncle. Like I said, it has just a little bit of a drop, but it really, really helps me. And once you get one tightened up, well, you can get that out of there. So it's really saved me quite a bit of work. So it was really easy to do. I had a dado blade that was 8 inches wide. And I just put it on my radial arm saw over there and just went back and forth, dropping an 1/8 of an inch each time. Didn't take that long until I carved out a perfect 8-inch circumference on it. So there was that. I made this board to go between the rails here too. I kept dropping little parts between the rails and eventually go down here, and I've got a hole under it right there so it'd end up on my toolbox down there. Every part would fall down there. So I cut this out. I've got 2 sections. I've got that matched to go right under there, and the parts just stay at least where I can reach them. I made a auxiliary piece that can go in under the rest of it. I made this so that the tailstock could be right up against the chuck and not bottom out, because now the compound will slide over that board easy enough, but there's such a big lug under this tailstock that it did hit it. So this can go in or out, and it's pretty easy made. It's 2 3/4 inch wide, and it's got about 105 degree on it, and it just slips right in between the rails, just come right out. So I've got that. And this one didn't come. There's a tag I just put on it today that my tag maker made that's stainless. The one from Precision Matthews that they put on there was crooked at about 3 degrees. I was like, how can they let a lathe go with their label on it crooked? But they did. This lathe did not come with the door mechanism. I don't know why, but the guy took it off. So I found a replacement that just slipped right in. It was just really, really nice. And I had to make the mechanism. That was no big deal, really. But one thing I want to talk about with this door raiser here. And I've got Teflon tape on top of that well, and it just works so smooth. Just raises the door. You know these doors are not supported very well, and when you open them, they droop or they drop. And you know, you always kind of have to lift it up a little bit to make the mechanism latch. So I put that on there. One thing I would advise you not to do, I insulated this door thinking that it would quiet it down quite a bit, because at high speed, 2000 RPM, this thing roars. It's 90 decibels. I put a decibel meter on it, and when I insulated the door, it only dropped it 2. So 2 points, so it wasn't worth doing. I made a video of it actually, but I didn't really want anybody to try it because it wasn't an improvement that I thought worked. And this stuff is a bear to get back off. So it is adhesive backed, about 1/4 inch thick, and it will come off, but it's going to take a bit of work. It mostly wants to rip and tear and everything else, so don't do that. So there are my improvements for it. And like I say, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and if you need any information on that chuck sled, I would be happy to provide it. But it was pretty easy to do. Like I say, I had an 8-inch dado blade that I just ran the radial arm saw back and forth, lowering it incrementally, and I had this clamped to the backstop to the fence on my radial arm saw, and it really worked out pretty well. So thanks for looking as always. I appreciate it. Have a good day. St. Paul Steam out. Bye.